were victims of the night. The chemical, physical, kryptonite. Helpless to the base and the faded light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She told Mom, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat-up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together, bound to be together. She took my arm. I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance. Soldier boy, tell them the dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back and they twisting up a belly. Get silly, 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 get silly. Get the dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back and they twisting up a belly. The dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back and they twisting up a belly. My chain too silly. Okay, my wrist too silly. Okay, the girls know me fish cause my rims big. Okay, my ride too silly. Okay, I ride too silly. Okay, with poor fantastic cause I got a dilly. Cause now we're bumping. Okay, forget a rubber band. Cause you can't put a rubber band around a belly. I be wildin' on an island somewhere just like Yella. Drilling like a tennis and then I feel a I pop, pop, pop. I'm the man, girlfriend. I'm the reason why you wanna lose your man, girlfriend. I'm calm like the sea, I'm flow like the wind. And now that I'm straight, I'm about to act a fool again. Get silly, 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 get the dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. The dance floor silly. The ladies come through, the fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. My shakes too silly, cause they make back a valley. Shakes so exotic, you can't buy them little buddy. I'm not getting, but I'm wildin' out clubbing. Watching everybody dragging while I'm vibing, so I'm bubbling. I'm trying to do it big. The boy from the egg, I'm trying to represent the players in my way. I play this game to win. Watch they take it to the alley, knock them all off like some pin. Drop, drop, drop. I'ma sell like silly, cause everybody dancing and everybody do me. Got these legs in my jeans, got you like my name was Billy. Got them jocking on you, got you like a power whip. Get silly, 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 get the dance floor silly. The ladies come through, the fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. The dance floor silly. The ladies come through, the fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. Get silly. That's all y'all got.
Almost forgot you to the That's what you got to do, people. You got to get silly. You didn't know that? Now you know. And knowing is half of the battle. G.I. Joe. So, you've had today's lessons. I'll see y'all next week. I'm just kidding. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, theRealShotzie. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend? I know. I got these glasses going on. I'm trying to be all professional looking and everything today. Got the hair slicked back. I'm pulling something different on y'all. Right? Okay. Sorry, the glare was getting on my nerves. But anyway, what's going on? How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? I hope you got out, did something, and all that good jazz. Oh, man, what did I do this weekend? That's sad. I don't even know what I did this weekend. Anyway, so I hope you had a good weekend. The fact that you're here means that you're not in jail, which means you did so good this weekend that you didn't get arrested. Or, that's right, you had your bail money set aside. High five! I'm so proud of you. So I'd be more proud of you if you're actually staying out of trouble, or at least not being the one getting caught. Is that worse? I don't think so. I mean, if other people are the ones that actually get caught, then that's not your problem. I mean, don't purposely go out and try to get people caught, because I think the code word for that is a snitch. But I ain't gonna lie, if it's the difference between me and somebody else getting locked up. Is that a stool pigeon? Oh. I thought those things were extinct. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good weekend and that you got out and enjoyed the weather. It was kind of kooky. You know, it went back and forth here in Atlanta. 1 minute it was nice and warm. The next minute was like freezing cold. You're jumping back and forth between your heater and your air conditioner. You just didn't know what to do with yourself. So, but this weekend was, that's what I did. Y'all, yeah. Okay. So I went to watch a live band Saturday night, which was really, really cool. I think the arts a lot of the times get lost. I love doing stuff like that. Theater, operas, musicals, plays and stuff like that. I love doing stuff like that. So we went to a live band type thing on Saturday. Yeah, let me tell you how screwed up this night ended up, right? So night started out good, right? We all met up and we were all hanging out and everything. If you follow me on Snapchat, I put a lot of stuff up there, a lot more than I did on my social media. And so after we got done there, probably about 11 o'clock, right? So everybody's like, all right, well, what are we finna do after this? What's the game plan? So everybody's like, all right, well, let's go out. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. I'm out. Let's just go out, right? So we left about 11:30. We went to this club called Tongue and Groove. And there was like 5 of us, right? So we get there. We're all ready to party and, like drink and just hang out and have fun and everything. We can't get in. Why? Because one of the guys that was with us had on shorts. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So, okay, cool, no problem. Oh, look, there's Wet Willie's. Let's just go across the street. We can get some drinks, sit down, enjoy some music, watch some games, stuff like that. Cool, no problem. Now, mind you, when we get to the parking deck, the card machines are down, so you have to pay in cash, okay? So we get to Wet Willie's, and we get to the door. The guy's checking our IDs, and he was like, oh, by the way, our card machine is down, so you're going to have to go to the ATM and get cash. What the hell is going on in Atlanta tonight? Okay, fine. So a couple of us went and sat down and got a table, and the rest of us went to the ATM. So we're going to the ATM. Everybody's getting their money out. Cool, no problem, right? So we get back to the table. Everybody is like starving, right? We get back to the table, and the girl walks up to the table. She's all meek and like cute looking and like, oh my God, they're going to stab me. So we're looking at her like, why the hell is she looking like this? She gets to the table, y'all, and she's like, so I'm so sorry, but we've closed the kitchen down for the night because, well, all tea. We didn't have enough staff, and it's going to take you like the better part of an hour to get your food. So I'm so sorry. We're not serving any more food. Are you freaking? Oh my God, y'all. We were so frustrated at this point. It was like, you know what? 2 tears in a bucket. F it. I'm going home. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to. I am going home because anywhere else that we go, it's just going to upset us one reason or another. So that's how Saturday night went. So needless to say, I used Sunday to recuperate, but it was so crazy. It was like just one thing after another. And I was like, oh my goodness. So my homegirl and I, we are going to go out somewhere this weekend. Not sure where. We're supposed to meet up with that. So I'll let y'all know when we figure that out. Hopefully we'll figure that out by Thursday's show, and I can let you know some stuff that you may want to check out if you're in the area. But yeah, so yeah, Saturday was crazy. But anyway, so how's your week going? I got some of y'all messages. Some of y'all are so crazy. Only because he gave me permission to. Fred, please do not slap your boss. I don't think that would go over well at all. I'm just guessing. I'm just, kind of grasping at straws here. That is not a very good idea. I think you should walk away. You need a woosah before you start going in the office. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been waiting on tonight. So that is my advice to you. Do not slap your boss. There's a lot of other stuff that comes behind that too if you do. So I'm talking lawsuits, termination, possibly never being hired again in your life. It's just it's a downhill type thing. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. But anyway, got a couple of birthday shout outs. Got Tiffany, Robert, Jason. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Danse. It was spelled kind of unique. I don't want to say weird because, hello, my name is Shotzie. But like the way that it was spelled and then like the way that the pronunciation was broke down. So I think that was right. So Danse, kind of like that, like Beyonce, but with a D, Beyonce. Anyway, happy birthday, you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for your continued messages. I appreciate it. The correspondence that you guys send me is hilarious. So I just want to thank you for that. Sometimes y'all stories, like I said, y'all, I get messages from you guys saying that I've inspired you or, that I've helped you or something like that. And I want to thank you for that. But what I also want to tell you guys is that your letters a lot of the times inspire me too. And they keep me pushing. And I just want to thank you for that. A lot of the times people are real quick to, chop somebody down or, to cut somebody open and, pull everything out of them. Y'all know I'm such a metaphorical person. I just love my metaphors and my anagrams and all of that stuff. But, I just want to thank you guys too. So definitely keep the correspondence coming. Thank you. Love it. All right. So on to today's topic, y'all. We're talking about it's no fecal matter. That's right. Not laughing matter, but fecal matter. Now, last week we kind of touched on the topic, pun intended. So a lot of the times, I don't know why I incite certain conversations out of people. I don't know where this comes from. I just know that I don't know if it's that people just feel comfortable talking to me about stuff, or if it's just something about me or something around me that I can't see. And people are just like, maybe I should talk to her about this. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, people feel very comfortable talking to me about stuff, right? So a lot of the times I find myself in conversations about pooping. I don't know if I should be insulted or just loving it. Anyway, so the last conversation that I had was last week. I was downtown and I don't even know how we got on the topic. I never know how we get on the topic. But some kind of way, one of the ladies was telling me about how, she was like, oh my God, I was so stopped up and I just couldn't, get anything out. And, I went to the doctor and just nothing would move. And, I'm just sitting up there looking at her like, tell me more. And I'm like, why does that always seem to be a topic around me? But it is no fecal matter, nor a laughing matter. So I don't know about y'all. And y'all know we keep it all tea, shade free on here. I love to poop, okay? I love passing gas even more. And call me crazy, but there is like a really great feeling that you get like when that pressure is sitting on your stomach and it's released. And now we're not going to go so far as to like the different feelings or the different sounds or the different, textures. Can you put textures on that? Can you do that? Anyway, so, but I will say that I love passing gas. I do. Now, I'm not going to lie. I try not to do it in front of other people. And it's not because I'm embarrassed or anything, because you're human. And guess what? Your body was made to do that stuff. So it drives me crazy when I hear women say, oh my God, I've never even passed gas in front of him. Like, I would be so embarrassed. Why? Are you expected to hold in your gaseous matters while he goes around paloofing all over the place and it's okay? No. Now, I'm not saying go around and being completely disgusting like, my cousins used to do and just farting all over the place, but you definitely shouldn't be holding it in. That's not healthy, nor is it good. And it ain't cute, because then you're walking around bloated with a stomach full of mess all day. And then what happens if you can't get away? You just can't get up and go to the bathroom right then and there. So what? You going to wait till he falls asleep or leaves the house and then you just going to let go? Get the out of here with that. No. So that is my first piece of advice. Stop this whole that you should be embarrassed about your bodily functions around your significant others. Now, if you're in a room full of people, I think that kind of goes without saying, don't be gross. But as far as that whole, I'm not going in front of my significant other. Oh, I won't even use the bathroom. Number 2, if they're there. Yeah. All that's got to cut it out. Reminds me of Full House. Anyway. So yeah. And I used to do that same thing. I'd be like, oh my God, no, I would never go to the bathroom. You're human. Your body has to do things just like anybody else does. Okay. But, so I've always, I don't want to say enjoyed, but I'm always intrigued by people's stories. Doesn't matter what it's about. Well, it kind of matters what it's about. But I'm always intrigued by people's stories. I like to hear their stories. I like to hear, okay, well, how did you deal with this? Or what did you do to go through this? Or whatever the case may be. So fecal matter is a part of who you are. Literally. Like it is everything that is like compounded in your body and it needs to be disposed of. So it is the thought process that you were supposed to go, okay, so I've heard different things. I've heard that you're supposed to go after every meal. Now, I did have a step-grandfather that did used to go after every meal, but it was not in a good way. He used to go after every meal because his gallbladder was removed. Whichever one controls all of that. Anyway, he used to go after every meal. Like clockwork. He'd eat and then 5 minutes later he'd be in the bathroom. So That's not necessarily a good thing. But I have heard and I've read that anywhere between once a day to like once every 2 days, definitely no more than 3 days, is pretty normal, just based on the person, based on what they're eating. And it all kind of mashes together. It has to do with your metabolism and, you know, what you eat, how you eat. Supposedly, if you don't drink enough water. Now, here's what you need to be looking at. And because I was always an inquisitive child, I used to look at stuff like this. So when I poop, I look at my poop. Now, if you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, she's so disgusting. You're disgusting because you're not looking at it, and you should be, because that is how you can tell what's going on inside your body. People hate going to the doctor, for one, because they hate going to the doctor, and for two, because they hate paying for it. Everybody doesn't have health insurance. So if you don't, or you don't have the money to pay to go get a checkup every 3 months or 6 months or every year or whatever, then you definitely should be paying attention to what your body is doing in order to figure out how healthy you are. So from this day forward, you should be looking at your poop. Okay. If it is hard, so you remember how babies, if you've ever been around a baby, when you see those little pellets, almost like rabbit pellets, that's not good, because that means that your body is dehydrated, which means that your body is kicking in overdrive to bottle up this food and push it out of your body to make room for new food coming in so that it can continue nourishing the machine. It's just like, you know, well, I guess you can relate your body to a car. It's just like a car. You know, if you put bad gas in there, what's going to happen? You know, your car's going to start sputtering. You're going to mess up your engine. Your piston heads are going to get cruded. And then you got a whole little bit of mess going on. So it's the same thing with your body. You should first off definitely be hydrating, drinking water. Water helps process everything within your body too, flushing out toxins and all that good stuff and helping you pass. Okay. So if you're pushing out some little hard pellets or it's hard as a rock, not good. You need to start drinking some more water. Now, if you're pushing out diuretic type stuff, like it's like all squishy and mushy and just, you know, just kind of squirting out of you. I know it sounds so disgusting, doesn't it? But if it is, then that is not good either, because that means that something is not processing your body correctly. Like something is not processing within your body like it should be. So there are 5 colors. Well, technically 6. But there are 5 colors that you should be worried about in your bowel movements. Red is bad. Now, each one has to do with something different. But, of course, red has to do with something in the bloodstream. I believe your GI is connected to all of that. And then you have green, which is mean. Okay? Green is not for money. It's not for money. But green is mean. You need to check that out. Yellow is uh-oh. Yellow has to do, I believe, with like your liver, kidney area, something like that, which is usually a pretty surefire sign that something's going on with your kidneys. 9 times out of 10, a lot of this is related to you being dehydrated. If you're not drinking enough water or you're not drinking plenty of water, then a lot of it can be corrected with, you got it, drinking water. Then you have white, which is yikes. That has to do with, again, I think it has to do with your GI. And it may have to do something with your upper operation area. See, this is why I didn't go to med school. Doctor, we need to cut scalpel. Do you know where we need to cut? No, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, so stay away from med school. And last but not least, black is whack. So any of those 5 colors, red, green, yellow, white, or black, you should be getting yourself checked out. Get your blood ran, make sure that you don't have, you know, something going on in your system, because those colors mean that, again, it usually can be solved with you drinking water. But if there's something more serious going on, then it's going to continue to show up. Otherwise, your poop should be a natural brown. I was going to say something about my skin color, but I don't want to think of my skin color as poop. I know. I think so highly of myself. So those are the things that you should be looking for when you're taking your little stroll. Now, I I usually go in the morning when I wake up. I'll lay in the bed for a little while, let my body wake up, let some things shift around and everything like that. And then by the time I get out of the bed and I go use the bathroom, like clockwork, I'm good to go. And then my morning ritual is normally I will get me a cup of coffee. I'll drink some water. You're supposed to drink water first before you drink anything else. So I'll drink a little bit of water. And then I'll make my coffee and I'll just be sitting on the couch chilling, just watching TV. I'll let the coffee work its magic, do its thing. And then boom, like clockwork, I'm back in the bathroom again. So I normally knock my 2 times a day out the way first thing in the morning. And then it's not very often that I go later in the day. It just depends on what I eat. Sometimes I can, sometimes I will. But for the most part, it's done in the morning. I almost would prefer to do it at night, though, because then you go to bed, you've got an empty stomach, and it's like you're just kind of chill, you know. But I'll work on that later. So anyway, I hope you've taken something away from today. I know that you've enjoyed it. I can just imagine the messages I'm going to start getting. I know. But yes, so again, what did we say those 5 colors were? Red, green, yellow, white, or black. If you have any of those colors in your stool, you need to be calling your doctor, okay? Drinking water doesn't solve everything. So don't be hard-headed and be like one of those people, well, if it ain't hanging out on me, then I ain't going to the doctor. Don't do that, okay? Get your butt to the doctor. Get yourself checked out, okay? There are people that want you around. Unless you're my third cousin. And then it's like you can just go away. I'm just kidding. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a good week so far. Tomorrow's hump day. So you're halfway through the week. The weekend will be here before you know it. If anybody is a school teacher, you are so lucky because your summer vacation is quickly approaching. You're almost there. I know. And then you get 3 months away from them kids. I can say that because they're not your kids. Now, if they were your kids, then you can't go anywhere because they're going to still be there. But for you teachers, your vacation is almost coming up. I know. You should be so excited. So definitely woosah for the rest of the week. You got 3 more days. Check out my Instagram for today's motivation. I made it very simple. Today's motivation, semicolon, live. That's all you got to do. That's all I got for you today. That's all I had. Live. An apocalypse could hit tomorrow. Do you really want to wake up and say that you didn't live? I think not. So just do it. Okay. So as always, check out my Instagram, my Facebook, or my Twitter. Of course, if you forget one, it's got all the other handles on there. I made it so easy for you. At theRealShotzie. Oh my God, my lip gloss be popping. My lip gloss be cool. Oh, sorry. Y'all know it don't take long for me to lose focus. But anyway. Oh, Thursday's topic. I have to thank Tanya for this. I'm sorry. She is hilarious. And she said it was okay for me to use her name. She gave me Thursday's topic. Are y'all ready for this? We're going to talk about mistresses. I know. We're going to cross that line and step all over it. Yes, we are. We're going to talk about mistresses on Thursday. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly in what capacity we're going to talk about it. You just have to tune in. But believe me, it's going to be pretty interesting, you know? I've gotten like a lot of, information on that. Not for me personally, but I'm just saying. And I can't imagine the messages that I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get some great stories and I'm looking forward to it. So y'all definitely make sure you hit me up. Let me know so that we can spread some of the love. But as always, the time has come to say goodbye. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I really need to learn the rest of the words to that song. It just like bugs me every time I start singing it and I don't know the rest of them. Anyway, as always, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the fecal matter discussion today. Remember the 5 colors, red, green, yellow, white, and black. Get yourself checked out. You should be doing that on a normal anyway, but definitely get yourself checked out. Make sure you're drinking water. And as always, I'll see you on Thursday if you don't get arrested or you have your bail money set aside. I should probably start throwing in the lawyer's fees too, because if you get arrested, even though you have the bail money, now you got attorney fees that you need to start accumulating, because you're going to need an attorney if you had to have bail money. So might need to work on that pep talk. Anyway, stay out of trouble. Just stay out of trouble. How about that? As always, love you. Be you. Do you. See you guys on the other side of Thursday. Stay out of trouble. Woosah. I'm not going to say that. Y'all are not going to be coming back at me talking about what Shotzie said. Nah, boo. Mwah! Later.